Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Just a little statement up front before the video. This video may have some heavy topics handling with suicide, self-harm, stuff like that. So if things like that offend you or they trigger you, just letting you know up front, this may not be the video for you. But yeah, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, and we are back with Ren and Suicide. The only Ren song I've heard is Hi Ren. I get confused of sometimes which one's which. I love that song so much. That dude is so creative and he's ingenious, honestly, with how he incorporates his lyrics with his music, and that song blew me away, absolutely. And I know it's been like a month or two, and I'm sorry that it's taken this long because I know a lot of you subscribed because of that video. So we're gonna be listening to another track by him today, and I know it's a heavy one. As someone who is had his run with these topics, should be an interesting video. So let's get right into it. If you guys aren't subscribed, help a brother out and click that icon there, or there. I'd really appreciate it. Takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free and it really helps the channel out. So do it. Alrighty, Ren, Suicide. 3, 2, 1.
Through the cracks of the night sky,
It's like AI generated art.
Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit. Silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister.
The art is so off, it's so unsettling.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Sick boy, bitten by a tech boy. I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a
It's not me, it's you.
6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armor. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
I want that jacket.
Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Real shit, man.
Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss imagine that I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth is that the day you jump, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it works, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Wow. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. That was fantastic. He definitely brought to mind an imagery of suicide and feeling alone and depressed in the world, and it's not me, it's you. Everyone else has a problem, you know. This kid is so talented, dude. That part at the end there, yeah, as you can see, it wasn't. It got a reaction out of me, because I've gone through the same thing basically. My childhood best friend, he overdosed and died when I was 19, I think, 18 or 19. He was the first friend that I lost to an overdose, but he was definitely not the last. I don't think it was suicide. I think it was an accident, but who knows? You'll never know because they're not here to tell you. And I miss him so much. His name was Solomon. He was such a good dude. And all the people that I've lost, they were all good people deep down. They just had problems, just like everybody does. They were just different problems, you know. As somebody who is... I have 3 years clean coming up in October 15th. Fuck, dude, you have many times that I was on the edge. A lot. I sat there a couple nights just wishing that I could just put every little speck of heroin that I had on me into a syringe and just make sure that I never wake up. And it happened a couple times too. And I woke up every single time. The last time I woke up in a hospital bed with tubes running out of my body and wires. My mouth had a breathing thing in it. I woke up, I couldn't move. I didn't know where I was. It was terrifying. And it just goes to show how much damage we will do to ourselves just to feel something. It's crazy. The world that we live in nowadays is very numb, to say the least. We just look at our screens all day and just miss the world passing by us, you know. But thank you, Ren, for that wonderful song. I cannot talk. See, I was crying now. My voice is choked up. Thank you, Ren, for that. It's such a divisive and hard to talk about topic, but it's something that we need to get rid of the stigma from, because people have been killing themselves since man existed. People will continue to kill themselves until we are gone as a species. It can't be a topic. It has to be handled delicately, obviously, but it's something that you can't put a stigma on. Everyone has those feelings. Everybody has those thoughts. Just not everybody vocalizes them, and not everybody can recognize them for what they are. They just kind of... People aren't self-aware of themselves. A lot of people aren't. So they have all these feelings. They have all these things happening, and they can't really put a finger on it or explain it. But I think everybody has thought about it at least once, committing suicide. And you're not wrong to think that way. You are not broken. You are not alone because you feel that way, I promise. I promise you, your mother has probably felt that way before. You just have to be open and talk about it. Talking and accepting is the first step to anything. But you can't hide it. You can't just hide behind a screen or hide behind a mask and just pretend like everything's okay and then you just die. You know? You have to give yourself a shot. Give yourself a chance, because all you have to do is speak up. And someone will listen. Hopefully. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any other tracks by Ren I should check out, please leave them below. That was just a very, very eye-opening song. Into his psyche and into, I think, the generation after me. their mentality on suicide. I cannot talk. I'm so sorry. I was crying and now my voice just doesn't work. So thanks for watching. We have a Patreon. The link is in the description. Go check it out. I'd really appreciate it. We also have a Cash App and a PayPal if that's more your gig, for requests and donations, tips. I'm fundraising for a new camera right now because this literally is a toaster. Like, I'm recording with the toaster. So I need a new one. I had a really nice camera, but someone dropped it and fucking broke it. So I'm trying to fundraise for a new one. So if you want to donate or request a song, you will get your name added to the supporter video that plays at the end of every page. And actually, it's about to play right now.
And you get her reaction.
My barn. Oh, absolutely.